Scrappy friends, I have a fun layout for you today. I'm going to be using another random embellishment, and I'm using flamingos. So they're sort of random, not as random as a snowman in Hawaii. Because at least when I think of flamingos, I think of something warm, right? Even though there's no flamingos except for at the zoo in Hawaii. But I'm using that sketch that you've seen at the very beginning, and I am using 4 photos instead of 3, and they are like 2.5 by 2.5. I really wanted to make sure that my photos didn't overcrowd, because that's one thing I think I don't like about using a lot of photos, is that I feel like there's so many photos it's really hard to see. So I'm going to apologize right now for the super bad lighting. It's called sunshine. So I was taping and I didn't realize how bad the sun was coming in, and so I cut it down a little bit so that you're just seeing what I'm working on, and I did have to cut some other parts out. So right now I'm just adding embellishments. So here we're back and the sun isn't shining in as bad. So all you missed was me cutting out these strips, and I decided that I thought vellum would be nice because it would keep the layout maybe feeling a little bit more airy. At this point, I really don't care for how it looks with the vellum. I don't know. I'm not really, I'm working with it because sometimes I have found that if I don't care for something at this point, if I just play with it, I can make it better or like the way that it's going, once I add some more stuff. And I know I'm going to add quite a bit of stuff. So, but at this point, I'm looking at some of my other papers and I'm making really thin strips. I don't think the sketch had as thin strips as that. Maybe it did. I don't remember. I know I used the sketch, but just kind of like as a base of what I was doing. So I know that there's arrows on the sketch. I didn't use that. And that sketch I shared with the Victoria Merino Buy group. I'm part of that group so that I don't buy anything for October. And let me tell you, it is very hard. I want to buy something. But there's less than a week, or there's about a week away. So I'm trying. So I'm fixing that because it just, for whatever reason, it didn't look straight. I don't know if it's because of the way just the way the diagonal or those diamond shapes are. I don't know. And I use a lot of poolside, but the paper that I have right now, that one that I'm working with right now is from Wonder. Then there's both of the bottom ones are from Dear Lizzie. And the vellum is Wonder, and Citrus Bliss maybe did that pineapple one. I'm not positive if that's Citrus Bliss, but it has pineapples on it, so I kind of had to use it because I do like the pineapples, even though I know that's another random one. But in Hawaii it's not random because pineapple is like synonymous, like Hawaii pineapple. So not so much the flamingos though. So I found that as I've been using random embellishments, that the best way that I can make them work is to find a way to be playful with them. So I picked photos of my kids at the water park from the summer, even though, we go to the water park pretty much into the year. Even in the wintertime we can. Though in the wintertime it tends to be a little bit more rainier, so we don't go as much. But the kids love this park because of the water, and they don't really even hardly go on the water, which is something I put in my journaling, because they don't like getting their face wet, but they like to play with the water. They just don't want to get wet. But I just thought it would be fun one day that they were playing to get really good pictures of them playing in the water. And I thought that because flamingos always are standing at water, it would be just kind of fun to mimic that, you know, them at the hole, watering hole, and my kids playing in the water. I fooled around with that one piece. At first I had it right, and then I moved it and wasn't sure if I liked it there. So here I'm gonna put my title down, and I'm using the letter stickers from Poolside, and then I'm gonna also use these 7 paper gold letter stickers from Studio Calco, and I love those. They're so fun and pretty, and oh my goodness. The only thing I will say is that some of them have weird like ascenders and descenders, so it's kind of interesting to like fit them together. But yeah, so now I'm just going to put the title down, and it just says our favorite watering hole, and I am super impressed because I came up with 2 really, really good titles. Titles are not my strong point. And I'm going to use that gold. And now I'm just looking at some of the like word and phrase stickers, and oh yeah, I remember I cut some of the acetate from the Wonder. And that one says Our Crazy Big Adventure. I just thought that was kind of fun. And the other one says Discover. So it'll kind of read Discover Summer. It was just kind of fun. I liked the gold in that. And I think it just kind of picks up from, though, you know what would have looked really nice? Well, of course the vellum has gold on it, but it would have been really nice if I had silver. Because of water, like I think of silver when I think of water. Oh well. Yep, so here I'm putting that part on. I don't really do a whole lot more to this, guys. I really, you know, once I put the flamingos on, after that, I really wanted to keep it simple after that. I was trying not to go crazy. Yeah, see, like that N has a really weird descender. So I just stuck the G on top of it, even though it looks a little weird to me. Oh well. I feel like I'm watching a Chamel video talking about descenders and ascenders. She always thinks of that stuff. There's a sticker that says July, I think. So I just use that, and I will put the date on there. I think I forgot to do that. I didn't show me doing, I did some splatters at the end. I'm almost done. I'm just going to put some of these and add a few more flamingos. I tried to use as many flamingos, but then it started getting really busy. So I didn't use every single one that I had, but I did use quite a bit. So now I'm not going to have to worry for a while. I'm sure I can come up with another layout with flamingos on it. This was really fun. I think it helped me think outside the box of different ways to use embellishments. Some point this month, or in like November, we'll run it, and our first topic is talking about random embellishments. So look for that. And I'll definitely let you guys know when that comes up. And I did put some ink on the one flamingo. I wasn't sure if I liked it, so I didn't put it on the other one, even though now watching it, I kind of wish I did. I don't know. I can always go back and add it. I mean, it's not like that big of a deal, but. And those ones are really cute. Those flamingos, they have like little thingies. So I'm just going to add, I'm almost done. I'm just going to add some splatters, which you don't see. And I add my journaling, and I did add a little white to 2 of the sides to kind of keep everything in a little bit, because I kind of felt like my eye was going all over the place. So I hope you guys enjoyed these last couple videos where I use random embellishments. Hey, and if you think of other random embellishments that you want me to use, go ahead and put them in the comments, and maybe I could try to come up with a couple more videos with random embellishments, because it was really, really fun. But I will see you guys later, and have a great week. Bye.